Hi, my name is Daniel Mora. I'm a senior product designer with the Manage Stage and the Access group. Today I'm going to talk about some of the UI fixes that we're doing in regards to member lists. So the member list screen occurs in three places. Currently it lacks a little bit of a uniformity. Some of the features in the appearance have some inconsistencies between these three locations. And there's a number of usability concerns that exist. Some of these concerns: how can I more easily sort or filter these lists? Who is a direct member in my group or project? Who's an inherited member in my group or project? What access role do they have in this group or project? As well as what groups or projects a member has access to. So these concerns that we're looking at are wide scale. Some of the ways that we're going to address that: let's talk about the way that we see group inheritance, or where a member comes from. So here we're looking at a screen that shows us groups and members. A little bit hard to determine this. You have to see this information here. The problem being is that this is not a realistic visual. This is just my test example. More likely, a user would see hundreds of users in their groups, perhaps in countless groups associated to particular projects or groups. So this is one of the proposals we want to do, is convert these separate objects that don't conform to the pajamas component library to just simple tabs, making much more logical sense, since this is functionally what's behaving anyways. Another way that we're going to try and correct this problem is to clean up the way filtering and sorting works. So currently we have a drop down in the upper right that has a way to filter objects or filter members in a list, or show only direct or inherited members. We want to move that to actual table, similar to how we have our search and filter. So we have the data here in our table with sortable columns, and this is something that we're working on in this issue. In the admin screen, we want to try and improve this, because this is a lot of inherited code and a lot of older data that's not really been cleaned up. So we want to try and see how we can adjust this. Some of the ways we want to do this is by categorizing the user types. So instead of having all these multiple tabs, we'll just convert it to active, pending, deactivated, or blocked users. This makes a quick visual to see which ones or which members are in your organization. So enhancing the filter search here. Currently, this only works as a search for name or name object. So for example, in the name, the email, or the username of a user. So increase the behavior of that by allowing filtering and searching for more pieces in the database, such as, do I have billable users? Are my users assigned admin roles? Are they LDAPs imported users? Do these users exist without a project? Are these external users that are not in my organization? Users with 2FA enabled or disabled. As well, we want to try and add some additional functionality to this. So we want to see if we can add exporting to this. We currently have the exporting behavior in other places within GitLab, and that would be a simple matter of bringing this feature into the screens that we have. So working with the filter search changes we want to create, making a more robust exporting experience. And this is work that's being done in tandem with compliance to try and add features for this, or add flexibility for this. So those are some of the projects we're working on in Manage and Access, and I want to thank you for your time.